Welcome to the Christian News Service on Safira FM. Today is Monday, the 16th of October, and there are 76 days left until the end of the year. We invite you to listen to the news from our country and around the world.
Rabbi Professor Abraham Skorka has been honored with the title of Doctor Honoris Causa by the Senate of the Catholic University of Lublin for promoting Christian-Jewish dialogue and his outstanding intellectual achievements. The professor is a biblical scholar, biophysicist, and a close friend of Pope Francis. Together they conducted a religious dialogue which was published in a book titled On Heaven and Earth.
On October 14th, Archbishop Elpidophoros appointed Bishop Theo Fan of Philomelian as the Archpastor of the Albanian Diocese in Chicago. In his speech, he highlighted the unique history and mission of the parish and encouraged Bishop Theo Fan to be courageous and steadfast in his service. Thanks to a $250,000 donation from the Global Methodist Network, 15,000 displaced people in Congo received support in the form of food and hygiene supplies. Beneficiaries were women, children, and elderly residents of displacement camps in Goma. Bishop Gabriel Yemba organized the distribution event during a conference in Kivu. In May, heavy rains caused river flooding and the death of over 400 people, while in August a fire destroyed the camp.
The governor of California signed a bill aiming to speed up the approval process for building homes for low-income individuals on lands owned by religious institutions and universities. The bill is in response to the escalating homelessness crisis in the state. Last year's report revealed that over 170,000 homeless people live in California, making up nearly 30% of the national total.
India has dropped to 111th place in the Global Hunger Index. A report by Concern Worldwide and World Hunger Health indicates severe malnutrition in almost 19% of minors in India. The Indian authorities question these figures due to alleged methodological errors. The agency defends its approach, pointing to a consistent evaluation standard for all countries studied.
Methodists are promoting a program called Women of Color in Education. Supported by the United Methodist Church Council, it's transforming theological education. So far, the program has produced 55 graduates who now serve as pastors, teachers, and university administrators worldwide. The initiative emerged from a collaboration with women from the Methodist Church, who will attend the American Academy of Religion and the Society of Biblical Literature meeting from November 18th to 21st in San Antonio.
In the Vatican Museums, a replica of the ancient boat called the Peter's Boat, found in 1986 in Israel, is on display. Handcrafted in the Apria shipyard and gifted to Pope Francis by the shipyard's owning family, the 9-meter boat stands at the museum entrance alongside models from around the world. The original boat dates from 120 BC to AD 40, and while not considered to be the Apostles' boat, it represents the type of boats used in Jesus' time.
A new study from the journal Social Psychological and Personality Science examines the impact of social factors on happiness. It includes data from 152 countries over 15 years. Key factors influencing happiness are generosity, social support, and personal freedom. In developed countries, generosity is strongly associated with life satisfaction. Choice freedom translates to greater life satisfaction, but after reaching a certain wealth level, increased satisfaction plateaus.
God wants us to seek Him, and in response, He reveals Himself to us in various ways. Through people, events, and signs. The wisdom we seek doesn't come from universities or books, but from directly experiencing God's essence. As Apostle James says, if one seeks wisdom, they should turn to God with faith, pushing aside doubts. When we strive for Him with a pure heart, God answers our call. It's worth remembering that God yearns for us as much as we yearn for Him.
That's all for today's news service. Stay tuned to Safira FM. Have a wonderful week ahead. May God bless us all.